get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. All right.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And,
and here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Miss St. Germain, this is a reputable program on a billion-dollar network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
billion-dollar
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got
I'm
it.
not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
We'll, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, and I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, like, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course,
You
you
too.
know JJ
My guy. Good to see you.
and Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar?
Oh, awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
That just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money, and it's all because of those passionate fans out there. Night in and night out, coming into the games and showing their support. It's because of them. You know what I'm saying? And yes, the fans are free to express their feelings however way they want. But it don't matter to me.
I mean, are we serious right now? Listen, MP, with all due respect, do you expect us to believe that? If my own so-called fans were booing me, that wouldn't sit right with me at all.
Yo, Kendrick, my man, it doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know in the long run, people will come around and, see what I'm all about. And that's just giving everything that I got to this game. Not only to the team, but to this city, man. It's my job. Proving my worth to these fans is my job. So I know right now they may be booing, but soon enough they're going to be cheering for me.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. I mean,
Wow.
all you got to do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, but if you want to be the best hoop in the world, you got to shoot, you got to defend, you got to you know, you got to think at a high level, and Shep does not do that.
Oh, shots fired.
It's the truth.
Perk, you know I've been in MP's corner the whole time. But
Somewhat.
You don't think come on now.
Come on, man.
You don't think Shep can learn those things?
JJ, man, you know, honestly, I really don't. I really don't, man. I've been working on my craft for years, for decades at that. You know, and my results speak for themselves in both wins and losses. I mean, what has Shep done so far? Other than filming his little reality TV show and going around shopping for chains, he ain't done nothing.
It's a good show.
Come on, man.
It's more entertaining than his game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm a student of the game. I've watched plenty of tape on this guy, and he just doesn't think on a high level, and he doesn't make game-winning plays. Simply put, not like I do at least. You know, you can dunk from the free throw line, you can win the dunk trophy, whatever, but those guys winning that dunk trophy aren't the same guys winning a Larry O'Brien at the end of the season. And that's just facts.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I got to ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class.
Wow.
That's all I'm going to say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far.
Yeah.
I mean, like, fam, you could debate who won the war of words, but you're not going to debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm going to make sure next time I see him, he going to know. He going to know what's up.
MP,
What?
you may not be an explosive leaper, but those some explosive words. I respect the confidence, if nothing else.
Sure, whatever.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's
It's
it?
been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season
got jokes,
contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
And Richard, for players that are off to a slow start to their season, what do they have to do to get rolling?
Yeah, your confidence can really...
He's checked in for Bain.
Keels.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. MP is out there with Morant, and it's Adams in at the center position. Some nice passing here by Dallas. No good from Finney Smith. For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. MP outside. Adams outside. Pass to Morant. Count that one. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Doncic passes to Wood. On the wing, Hardaway. Shoots the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Doncic outside. Back to Bullock. Just 5 on the clock. To end the drought. Keel grabs the miss. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He set some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round, but clearly his team believed in him, and the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
There's the length of Wood showing up on the defensive end, forcing a turnover that ignites the break.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Out to Hardaway. Passes to Finney-Smith. And the layup falls.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Bullock. Keel. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Doncic outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 6.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Air. Substitution for a different look here. Wood, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Luka Doncic. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Williams is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's MP. Then there's John Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Here's Dinwiddie. And the rejection by Jackson. 2 minutes remaining. Morant kicks to MP. Brooks outside. Second chance shot. And Jackson finishes inside. Jackson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Memphis. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. MP against Hardaway. Lets it go from 11. Not going to go that time. And Memphis the other way now. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Out to Hardaway. Shoots it. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Left side, Williams. Back to MP. Count it. Good. Keel's got his second basket of the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Hardaway kicks to Kleber. Dallas moving the ball around. The Mavericks rebound. Out to Hardaway. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the night. Morant passes to Keel. Good on the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies looking.
23. The Grizzlies, 36.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Up front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. And it's Bullock in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Bain against Hardaway. Bain kicks to MP, and it's Brooks in the corner. Keels passes to Brooks. Bain for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
It's still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And that one misses.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Clark outside. Morant outside. There's the pass to Conchar. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Doncic looking it over. Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. Sinks the triple. Dinwiddie's got 9.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Pass to Conchar. To the paint. Here's Keels. Misses the baby hook. Mavericks trail by 3. For the tie. That shot missing. Memphis has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. To the wing on the left. Moran finds Clark. Here's Keel. Lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Back to Powell. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. You gotta love his hustle. The defense, no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
The Grizzlies,
and
53.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Substitution on the court.
Hardaway against Brooks. Hardaway with the bounce pass. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway's got 3 assists tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant wishes to Adams. Pass to Jackson. Will it go? He lays it in.
Jackson Jr. Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
And the Mavericks call time here. They lead by 5. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jaren Jackson.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. You need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. Let's see if they can keep that trust going.
Thank you, David.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
This is it to Bullock. 3-pointer. Brooks grabs the board. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
2 shots.
Second free throw. No good that time. He really wanted that one.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Here's Keels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Keels.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Good!
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. At the line for 1.
The free throw drops for Jackson. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And you'd rather not foul Doncic here because he loves getting to the line and delivering.
Down low, Keel. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
MP deciding where to go with it. Now here's Morant for 3. Count it! Oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And the Mavericks call time here. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Oh, it's off the mark, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And so here is Dallas. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. JaVale McGee is out there with Wood, and it's Bullock in at the 3 spot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Team foul. At the line for Dallas.
And the first one drops.
Jr. At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. Memphis trailing here. Brooks outside. MP outside. Morant with it. Hardaway picks him up. With some arc, and Morant will lay it in. Morant's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
And they're bringing you up close and personal in the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded closely. Wood with the bucket.
Just terrific poise by Wood. Good work in that important stretch of this game. They needed that bucket.
Keels passes to Morant. Here's Jackson, and he finishes nicely on the way.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
And the Mavericks call time here. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Dallas. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. They now take the lead. And that's now 19 points for Jaren Jackson.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
Here's Doncic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Adams, some nice D. Grizzlies have gone a perfect 4 for 4 on their field goal attempts in overtime. Morant outside. On the shot clock. Back to MP. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic outside. Over Morant. And it's Doncic missing.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Dallas making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And here are the Mavericks now.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
So it's the Mavericks now.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 6. 27 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing.
for your detailed crew.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Offensive rebound. Doncic. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. The pass to Finney-Smith. Launches a 3. Brooks grabs the board. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. 15 foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
From deep three-point range, no good. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.